Okay, we are out here because this is hence the reason that when Jordan is a area that where we don't have a hurricane shelter, and every year during I'm living there during my this is my first and second term of leadership. We try to ask our hurricane shelter as well, but we don't have a shelter. We cannot go to Blue Creek because Blue Creek have a community shelter, but there are already people that goes there as well. So in our case, we don't want to. It's a challenge for us, especially my people here. You are seeing my people here. They leave their homes. They have some chickens. They have pigs. They have livestock are there, and they leave their property, and those are the challenges. So I really need, if anyone can, like we really need that Jera should have a shelter. Every year when a hurricane or a tropical storm comes, Jera has to move, and it's very hard to move from your home. As me as the chairman, I see what are the challenges for my community. Sometimes they told me, but sometimes we need to move first, the safety of my people, especially our women and children. We need to have them safety. That's the reason we are here.
What is the community population?
My community's population is 120.
Okay.
120, yeah.
Was there any transportation to transport your community to Juliancho Technical High School?
Well, yes, yeah, they provide a transportation. I think the NEMO provide transportation for us. They provide a bus for us.
Any food assistance?
For right now, they don't have any food assistance for us.
Have you requested the need for food to the NEMO personnel?
What we did, I already talked to the coordinator from our district. Coordinator was Mr. Kenton Parama. I already talked to him with our food, but what he said that we should take our 3 days food supply while we are coming in the bus. But I explained to him that us as the Maya people, our food will only serve at least a day because on the next day it will spoil. It will spoil and people will not have food. So that's why I always request for food when we are in the shelter, but I don't know if any food will come, and I have my people them in the shelter now.
Well, moving from a village to this shelter is kind of really not really happy, but at the same time, we want to be safe. We know that in our village there are things that we have that are important, like animals that we have. They need to be safe as well. Our homes need to be safe, but we don't have any security. Well, as a community health worker, we are prepared for the hurricane. We have hurricane kit. We are prepared to take care of anyone that will get sick or anyone that will get sick or expecting babies or something like that. We can refer them to the hospital. We have communication with our coordinator, and they are aware of that NEMO as well. But when it comes to food, we have a day, a food for a day. After that, we don't know what will come next. But most of the Maya food will not serve long.
I'm Miss Sarah Kal from Jordan Village, and I'm in a place that there is a lowland, and we have lots of flood. And we experience lots of rain many times. In my case, like with moving and coming out here, with my little daughter, I had a special need daughter of 16 years old, and she's just, really hard to be out with from my house, but at the same time we were told to come out of the village and we have to move here to Juliancho, which is really hard for me. And then I have no bed, I have nothing like I could put my little daughter on, but I still find a table that I could put them together to use this as a bed. And like with feeding her right now, I can't cook for her. She's really hard of feeding, and she can't really eat like hard stuff, and I have to have a pot or a noodle soft things I could feed her with, so then she could eat things like that.
So,
like,
are there availables here at
I
the shelter?
did not have no pot right now and no noodles to cook for her. I only bring flour, which is I don't know how I could. I'll try to see how I can feed her with it. Well, I wanted to, with the Minister Oscar Requena, at least he would at least help us with this, going to this situation like with hurricanes, especially with my daughter.